Today we're going to play some good old vampires. We never got around to playing them last season when Necrot got us 1 power buff, which I was debatable. I wasn't sure that'd be a good idea or not. Turns out no one played vampires last season really anyway, so we don't really know. We're going to have to test it out ourselves. We're going to play non-devotion vampires because it's better than devotion vampires. Golden Necker vampires and Renfri vampires are probably the best options. We played a lot of Golden Necker decks lately, so I want to do something that's different. And we all know that Renfri is beloved on this channel, so that's why she's not in here. We have to preserve the honor of Renfri by not including her decks, just because we like her so much. We got to keep her out of the decks in the collection. That's definitely what we're doing here. As far as the deck itself, guys, sorry about that. Couldn't help it. As far as the deck itself, we're playing Oneiromancy, Aegis Reborn with Heatwave and Portal. I opted Portal. There's a huge prevalence of Golden Necker relics. I looked at my spreadsheet. We have like 40 games this season, and 15 are against Golden Necker relics. So it's honestly worth just teching against them apparently. But to do that, we run Eskel, and I can't run Eskel because we want to Portal out to the Fiends, which I debated cutting, but we want to go Incubus, so we can't actually put in an Eskel in. So we're gonna keep the Portal then. We have the Dettlaff here. We've got the Riptide, Verena. Verena doesn't work on Self Eaters unfortunately because they're base power. We have Oriana, Operator, Protoflighter, Queen of the Night for Purify. I think she's cuttable because we are going to run Feast of Blood in this. So I think she is cuttable to do something else in here, like maybe cut Queen of the Night and then one of the 9s, and then you could run like a Geralt or something for second Tall Punish. A Tall Punish might be needed in this deck, we'll see. Then we have the Alp, 1 Incubus to bring back from Operator, Vial Forbidden Knowledge, the 2 Feast of Blood, the Fiends, and the Garkins. The Feast of Blood are for 4-Persian special because we want to keep the 4-Persian cards down to just Fiends and Garkins. Spores is another good option as well if you want to run that in there. Yeah, Spores is probably another good option you could do there. But for this one, do Feast of Blood. It does have synergies, does have Purifies, such things. So that is the deck. Basically want to go Operator into Flutter and then just do a bunch of bleeding shenanigans round 1, round 2, and 3. It depends how the game goes. We could go for like a short round of Regis Heatwave. We want to Portal early for extra thinning out the deck, which is why it's really good. We usually want to tutor for this. And then just kind of go from there and see what we get done. And let's go have some games. It should be pretty fun. Shieldwall, this is interesting. Could be engines, could be Golden Necker. Shieldwall can play a lot of different stuff. Could be Witchers. How do I feel about Vial? Probably not. No Operator. So it's Golden Necker. We see the Musicians. Although the engine deck also plays Musicians, so I guess that's not a guarantee. Secret Service, but the Purifies here don't matter that much. We're not going to be locking, so it's just bleeding value he's going to have to stop.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Davis Assault, so this is just the engine deck with Meave and such. There's the Dandelion, and unfortunately, we cannot remove Dandelion, which is a big problem. That is a big problem. Let's drop this in. Force that to go away. Dandelion's so strong if you can't kill it. We can bleed its shield off, then hit it with Riptide, but I want to remove the Secret Service in case we want to get the Verena out quickly. I thought we might want to develop our own engines. We'll just go double Flutter, or Garcane Flutter or something. You can keep that alive, actually. That's quite annoying. I think we're going to need both Necrots. Try and bleed off the Inspireds. It'll take a little bit. This round will probably take a long time. Here's the Blade. He has an on-safe potential here that's really good. I would definitely drop the Riptide this turn. He probably purifies that now it's at 4, but I wanted the points on the Flutter to maybe make it so we don't get destroyed by a Unsace. It's Black Rayla. He has Baron too. He's not a Tall Punish. It's like Heat Wave, Baron, Unsace. I guess they don't always play Heat Wave. It's like Baron, Unsace usually. Do we need this? I feel like the Varina's a good choice here.
Don't be afraid.
I don't want that to die. So we'll hit that with the bleeding. Point denial. He's gonna kill the Varina. This kills her now. Also removes the oh, we misplayed that. We should have played her a different spot. Is what it is. I think we need the second Flutter here. I don't want to play it though. See if we can get away with Garcane. Depends how much Tall Punish he has. And if he wants to commit the Tall Punish. Does it have to be Baron here? Because the Unsace isn't set up anymore. Yeah, there's some good value for him.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Thankfully it's only 1. We have stopped the Inspired at least. This is one last point on Flutter, but this comes back faster, which I think is worth it considering I don't expect the Flutter to stick around that long. Or expect it to get reset is what we should say. He didn't have Heavy's Assault, so we can't tutor the Baron off of that, which is good. So he'd have to have Baron in hand here to have a Tall Punish that would get us. Okay, he's going to go for that reset instead. That's pretty good for him. We are holding the second Alp, so it's not too bad for us. We should have played through the Flutter earlier, but we'll have to drop it now. Well, maybe we don't. Let's see what this hits. We could just pass here. So we'll get Hubert out pretty soon. Who's better in a short round? He has Unsace with Shieldwall. That's better. If we play Flutter here, what happens? If he goes Hubert, pulls out, he gets 4 points a turn from his current board. And he has 5 points a turn. And then he has Sangreal. He's going to win this round, so we just got to give it up. He's going to win it. Plus we play into Tall Punish.
The city is
Yeah, there's the Hubert. At least that's not coming out with tempo round 2. Just the Purify on that for 3 more damage. Mortal Cavalry. That was a good pass. As much as he has Unsace with Shieldwall still, this is the best situation we're getting from that round. Maybe if we win, if we play second Flutter earlier, but that just loses all of our operator value, which I really don't want to do. So we want that operator value. Probably should have kept Fiend, but I imagine he's going to play here. And Fiend's not good if he plays here. He's going to.
for honor.
We probably Heat Wave that once it gets Sangreal'd, but let's just drop this for now. Let's give him nothing to target. Make it so that the 3 damage misses on his lock ability here. That missed. Then he has access to an all-in potential here with Unsace and Shieldwall that we don't want to play into. I think we have to play this Flutter with a leader charge. I think we have to do that. We're going to not get our operator value. But he looks like he's pushing for a really strong 2-0 attempt. Cannot let that happen. Alright, so we have to Heat Wave that. We were counting on that, though. We were counting on that. Let's drop the Alpin. We want him to play a card here. We don't want him to pass this turn. He might pass it. Like, it makes sense for him to pass. Yeah, that makes sense for him. Good choice, good choice, good choice. Brianna doesn't quite get us there, I don't think. She might, but... Heatwave's not hitting anything taller. It's only like the only thing it'd hit is Meave. So might as well use it there, and because Oriana has a higher ceiling than that. She'll trade for the Onsace probably. There is the Operator right on time. Secret Service is a 7 though, so that's not bad for this guy. Love to see Oniromancy or Portal. Okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. Let's grab Secret Service. Grab a Flutter. Do this because we don't want the Secret Service sticking around. We'll see what he does. Meave's going to be uncontested. He doesn't have that much spawning, like quick spawning for the Meave. Should just be like a good card. Should probably get like 6 or so points. Okay, that's fine. Is it Detloff or is it Oriana? Let's do this one. This doesn't go 4 turns anymore, but we weren't going to get 4 turns anyway. Ah, he gets it there. That's annoying. Let's get Detlaff in here. So he has Baron. We know he has Baron, Onsace, and there's Margarita. So his hand's probably Baron, Onsace. Do we beat that? We might actually. That we might. Because that is what his hand is. That's his best hand. Unless he has Amphibious Assault left, but I think he played that. So we should be good here. So Onsace isn't big enough to take out a Regis. Then Baron's reset is 8, which is good, but it's not close enough. There's the Baron. We'll drain that so the Inspired doesn't go off, but it doesn't really matter there. And this is the Onsace boosted with the Baron order, but it's not enough points. It's probably like an 8 Onsace. Yep, do the reset. Yep, that's not enough. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 dual Onsace, which isn't enough. Doesn't even kill the Regis. See, we win the duel. GG. We're going up some Renfri Koshchey again. He's going first too. At least we have Verena. The problem is Verena dies to a lot of his stuff. Oniromancy Portal, or we can go with Operator. I think we want to go Operator. Portal's nice for the thinning. Operator lets us apply bleeding and start working on these neckers in case we need to Oriana. And knowing that we're going to lose a Flutter to Riptide. Let's do this first. We can also just go Fiend to protect against it. Yeah, let's play the Fiend. Then we'll go Oniromancy, Operator, Flutter. Then the Flutter doesn't die to the Riptide. Immediately, at least. He's getting so many points, though. Probably need Oriana this round. He's dropping the Renfri looking for the 8 destroy. Is he going to get it? Is he skilled enough to get it? Let's find out. Oh, he didn't drop it. We're hyping that up for nothing. Well, he's got so many points on us right now, though. It's kind of unfortunate. Definitely need the second flutter. I'm not going to bleed the Thrive cards, but that just lets them make them bigger again. He's setting up an Igni, or what is that? I don't know. Don't want a Varina here. We might have to do our last leader. We don't have a good bleeding applier. There's a good proto flutter. I was surprised we didn't see a Renfri last turn. I was gonna pull the Highwaymen. Okay. I mean, we all know this deck, right? We've seen this deck so many times at this point. Like, know everything he's gonna do. It's not very original. Garcane here, plus leader. I don't like. The Varina's so strong. I also don't know the interaction. I would imagine the Thrive. If there's a Varina on the Koshchey, I actually don't know if it spawns a card. Probably should know that. We'll do this last leader, I think. He's going to have a Geralt, so we're going to lose one of these guys. We need this extra points, or these extra points, I think. Mantrap double triggering. Okay. Just the fact it gives bleeding means we play that. Getting a little bit of armor on the Riptide. Probably won't matter. Just like a nice couple points later on. Trying to find a space to drop this. There's the gang. Can't do it. We don't have space then. What do we get? We get 6. Oh no, we do have time. We do have time here to play this. That's good. Barely, but we do have time. And he's getting rope clogged here. He's running out of space. What are we going to do here? Remember, though, he's played literally only bronzes from hand so far, this game. Only bronzes from hand. So he's going to have a ton of provisions, his whole combo set up later. So we need to win this on even to force the Renfri Koshchey combo round 2, so we have last say on Morntar. That's what we're trying to do. Well, we're not taking the draw here, that's for sure. There was an argument to take the draw, but not with his hand. He's already thinned down to 8. So we just open portal. Open portal for tempo, try and force out his stuff. Problem is, if we do that, we're not guaranteed heat wave. But the portal does thin too, so we're more likely to get it. We have what? We have 1 Fiend in deck. Oh no, what's portal hit? We have 1 Garcane. Played 2 Fiends? No, where's the other Fiend? We can't redraw then. Wait, where's our other Fiend? 1 Fiend here. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. It is in our deck. Okay, good. So I'm a little confused there. We go grab the portal. Rather pulled Fiend, but we will pull the Fiend here. I guess this is better to pull earlier then. There's the Renfri. He's going for some carryover. Gotta force out the Koshchey here. Maintain last say and hopefully have an answer. What do you get here? Stratagems. Stratagem's really good because he's playing a scroll. He gets to draw what he wants here. See his carryover. So this is perfect for him. You can keep that, decide if he needs to draw. So he's getting a Riptide buff there. I drew a Riptide, to be honest. About to find out how Koshchey interacts with Verena. I actually don't have a prediction. I have no idea. But we will find out. If you're gonna make me guess, I'm gonna say it doesn't go off because the boost doesn't get boosted, but we'll find out. If you make me guess, that's my pick. Nope, still goes off. Funnily enough, that matters a lot here.
Your blood smells.
Then cat goes to 6. There's no way we can Riptide the cat, so we'll just bleed the other Thrive card. Then we take the pass, go up a card. He has to play whatever's in his hand. Hopefully it's the Morntart. I imagine it isn't though. He probably like saved it for later or something with the scroll. We have double last say. We just need to draw like Regis or Heatwave. Oh, he drew the Morntart. That seems like a mistake. I think we just win. Like, what's he have round 3? We can't check, but I don't think he has anything left round 3. And our Riptide is 8 armor, which is quite nice, actually. Didn't expect him to get that big. And we just want a Heat Wave. Actually, don't need Heat Wave anymore either. We don't really need the this either. That's who we're looking for. I guess Oriana. This has some improvements. That's the only one that's not an improvement, but whatever. We're so far ahead here. Don't have a Riptide still. We haven't seen that, I don't think. But I think that's the only big tempo play he has remaining. I don't think we saw Geralt either. And since we haven't seen Geralt, I think we just play this. I think he just has to drop a no-target Geralt. Does Geralt hit both of our other cards? Okay, it's the Man Trap. It doesn't matter here, though. He just doesn't have the points.
Your powers of deduction
GG.
not one bit.
Playing some Hidden Cash. It's probably going to be just abusing the buffed Seductress. We'll have to see if our engines are better, basically. That's a good opener. It's a good hand. We're gonna find out if it's Devotion real quick here, I think. The only thing is we do die to Bloody Good Fun if he has it. I'm very concerned about his deck's power against us, so we're actually going to play the second flutter here. I'm very concerned about long round if he's playing like Madam Serenity and such. If he doesn't go for it here, it is an overcommit by us though. But I thought he would go for it here. We could have waited. There's a poison. This only purifies enemies, sadly. About to throw this on there. It's really vulnerable to like a heat wave or something, but we don't want to just lose 17 points to a poison. GG? Wait, not GG. Why did he pass on 8 though? It's weird. Say GG instead of like winning the round. What's a good round? Just doesn't sound right. So we go to 10. He's also at 10. This is really good for us. Other than the fact we've already used 2 flutters. Like the 2 flutters being gone is less good. But I was about to say we could get an incubus. We have 1 leader left, so we don't really want to throw that out haphazardly. Do have a debt left though. Yeah, let's do this.
Share the night, share the love.
Do want to pressure with this. He gave us another extra card there. There's a Novigrad. Tons of carryover. Madam Serenity. We could Heatwave the Novigrad. We could also Heatwave something else. I think the Heatwave Novigrad's good, but it slows down points on Flutter. It is good. Let's go Garcane. I think we'll Heatwave like a Spender or something. Oh, it's Forgotten Treasures. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So now we save Heatwave for the scenario. We try and kill that off with the bleeding here. He wants to keep that alive. So the fact that some of this bleeding misses is fine because it kills the Huntress. And we Heatwave that and we should be good. Or we can Heatwave Gudrun. Gudrun dies to Riptide actually still. Yeah, this dies to Riptide. I didn't realize that. That's gone. Yeah, we're gonna lose both of these. It's unfortunate. I think it's worth getting rid of that still. It's gonna refill a whole bunch of coins. There's the Soul. We just drop Verena on Soul though. And the Verena is a big problem for him. I want to play a second Flutter, but there's not a good time. We can also purify our... I think we purify ourselves. Compression? Okay, that makes sense. I think we purify Verena.
Your blood smells sweet.
Since he gave us an extra card round 2, we're free to bleed down as much as we want. Bincy's good, but he's not getting a lot of coins. Just put this on her, shut her points down too. Then I think we pass, keep this Flutter. Well, the Flutter doesn't really do much for us round 3, does it? We bleed a poison out of him here, probably by dropping the Flutter. I think shorter round 3 is the better, probably, to be honest here. Playing the strings, that's interesting. I think he has enough coins that we're not getting a 2-0 here. So we'll just keep this. Our last say should be okay. Because the Saul's not bleeding anymore, so he's going to get a whole bunch of points that way. But his scenario's gone. What's scary? Crew's good. Linder's Crew's just really good here. If he's playing Madame Serenity, that's good. Still, I don't think he is. And then we're just looking for Portal. There's Portal. With 2 Fiends in deck. As good of a round 3 hand as we get. Oh, he is playing her. Well, that's a problem. Oh, he's not playing King of Beggars, though. I think Portal Regis is enough tempo that we can survive whatever he's doing. But he has a lot of points out already.
These are drowning in shite, folks. Heads in the clouds.
So we've got 28 points left. Let's see what he's got. I know he's going to win. He's going to win this. GG. That's too many points on crew. So we only get 28 here, so we lose by 2. Oh no, we have 31 because of the drain. We counted the drain wrong.
Particular interest you?
He gets 1 here. And we missed the Fiend. So the Fiend is the win there. GG. So we win with Fiend, we lose with that one. Comes down to a 50-50. Precision Strike here. Let's see if the Dwarf gets banished, or we're playing Dragons. So no Eudora banished, so this is Dragons. Good to know, I suppose. No Portal's a bit unfortunate. No Flutter is really unfortunate. We want to see one or the other. And also no Neuromancy. This hand's really bad. It's also so full of golds that we're just going to bleed ourselves by playing the round. I guess we just start with this. Let's see if it's bombs. If it's bombs, this is really annoying for him. So if we play something weird here, we know we're playing against a bomb deck. Be good to know that early. But these decks with heavy control are going to be a problem for us. It's always been an issue with the Vampire deck. You don't want to face heavy control. Especially Northern Winds, because they'll banish our stuff. This looks like a bomb deck. His decision's really hard for him for some reason. So it's Renfri. It's Renfri Dragons instead. Okay. Renfri Dragons. I mean, technically it could be Shoop, but it makes no sense to play Shoop with Precision Strike. Although I've seen at least one person do it. So we know this is Renfri. Okay, that means we die to Geralt. We go tall. No Flutters, though. Can't really go tall anyway. Let's keep the Operator. Yeah, his hand's just bad. Well, we need to play this to try and get points on the Regis Vilnos. Might as well use that as well. He's gonna have a lot of Tall Punish and such. Or not Tall Punish and such. He's gonna have a lot of just Point Slim. Surprised there's no Dwarf package in his deck, though. I guess he could have it without Zoltan. He's not gonna waste a Geralt on this, so it should be safe. He might have a Deregere, but it's fine too. How do we win this round? It's probably going to be with Oriana. Okay, sure. That's interesting. This could just be heavy control poisons. We're really vulnerable to like a real tall punish now, but what you can do? Do have this purify, which now became a lot more valuable. Considering what he's doing, I want to maybe go Verena. It's not going to be useful later, right? Because he's not going to be boosting.
Drink you up.
You'd have to purify, then poison us. So if he does go for that, we can just purify with the Queen of the Night. But like I said, we're going to just have to start bleeding ourselves pretty soon because we don't have many bronzes to play. I really hope he just passed, considering we had so much tempo on him. And then, what do we do? We should have played this next to her so the Detlef would be online, but I was kind of thought he would pass soon. Once we got the Veil up, basically. Like I said, though, we'll just drop the Oriana in. She'll get a lot of points here, and that should be enough. She gets out of range of his leader, which is important. He is stacking. I guess this is his poison Renfri, because when I said he allowed a point slam, not control, looks like he has a lot of control, because he's going to run this stuff. So what is he down here? He's down. He could leader. Takes 3. We get 3. Is this a safe pass? We probably end up with a 10-card long round if we pass. Which is actually quite good for us, I think. Yeah, seems good. Now he's in an awkward spot. Probably has to leader, and then... well, he probably just plays down to 4 with like 2 poisons, based on what he's played so far. Which would probably... it would make sense. Like, he just plays 2 poisons from his hand, goes down to 4 cards, we go to long round 3. That should benefit us with the vampire deck here. We like long rounds. Tall punish Geralt, okay. Okay, so he wins with leader. That's fine too. The Geralt's gone. That's really good to know, actually. He's gonna get his Renfri going next round. That's not bad. Getting Geralt and leader reduces his control to mostly poisons. We still have this. And then he's gonna have Renfri, but always gonna have Renfri. And we have our way to find portal, so if he does any kind of tempo play here, we just punish with the portal. And there's our flutter. So do we have any redraws here? I kind of want to keep this in case he pushes, because we are really short on bronzes. I don't want to bleed ourselves too much when we only have like 1 gold and 2 golds in our deck. No Neuromancy tutors them both around now and round 3 because he already played Squirrel. Okay. That is smart from him to do that. It means we don't get points on Regis. Question is, do we Operator here? Because it enables Incubus. So I don't think he played a 6. This doesn't matter. Let's throw it on the Garcane. Regis won't be as big as normal here, but it's fine. We'll just go Operator first right away. Operator first right away. That's the same thing. But we should be good here. We should be able to throw enough Flutters that with Geralt gone, his Tall Punish should be pretty limited. This Renfri deck of his. Is there any card that would improve our hand? Flutter would. Heatwave we tutor. There's only 2 cards would improve our hand. Everything else makes it worse, so I think we keep it for that reason. And we just fire all the tempo out here, or not the tempo, fire all the engines off with Operator, then drop Portal. Hopefully, yeah, we do that first, that way he pulls Garcane, gets an extra point. And let's see if he's got what it takes here to stop this. We all have our leaders left and everything, so... He has Renfri's gang, he's got Renfri. Oh, did he play this? No, this is off of Operator. Oh, he played this, didn't he? Huh. I meant off of Roommate. No, it's not a Renfri deck. What's going on here? Why did I think it was Renfri? I thought he made this. He Northern Realms runestoned. For some reason, I thought he Scoia'tael runestoned this. Well, you guys, just as always, just classic. Pay not enough attention. We're fine. What's this just gonna be removal? Like poisons here? Still have one purify. Just poisons, I guess, but I don't think that's enough. So it's not Renfri. What's with the Rune Mage then? Is it? It's not Shoop because we see these. See these? I'm just confused. There's no elf with poison. There's nothing I thought he might be. I guess something he could be doing is trying to get an elf with poison, but it's not a thing. It's the dryads that have poison. Peasant Militia, by the way, is a good card. Gets played in a lot of different decks. Not a lot of different decks. It can be played in a lot of different decks. What are we looking for here? It's pretty good.
Yes, that would fit.
So we want to do a non-vampire this turn with leader. I don't see how he gets enough points here. Like, I don't know what his deck is, apparently, 'cause it's not Renfri. But something.
On Vort.
What is he looking for? It must be some kind of Simlas quad harvest deck, I guess. That's got to be it, but it doesn't make sense. We actually do want to bleed this, I think. We don't have Incubus, so it doesn't matter. I don't see how he wins. I think that this 10-card round just favors us so much. The only thing that might get us is a Scorch. Or see Alyssa. Yeah, so it's just quad harvest, I guess.
Each of us dwells both chaos and order, good and evil.
Weird. We'll take that. We want that dead. And then, well, Neuromancy, we are going to get Heatwave eventually. Is Flighter worth more? Is the question at the moment. I don't think so. This hits Alyssa. It's never not hitting Alyssa. Take too much bleeding to make it not hit Alyssa. Oh, that's pretty good that it hit that. He's gonna have to try and boost it now. There's a Simlas. He's got 4 harvests. But what is he looking for? That's Whisperer. That's really good. But I think it's too late in the round for it to make that much difference. Sorceress is amazing for him. But he did play Rune Mage, so we can't complain too much about his choices. Does he have a finisher? The right choice here might be to Heatwave the Sorceress. As weird as that sounds. It probably isn't. Yeah, the right choice is probably just to play this. Because what we can do here is we can do this. Get the bleeding points. Hang it with this. Hope he's not playing buff spells. And then use this on, say this. That's probably better. He has Last Stand Gourd. Maybe would have been better off playing Flutter earlier. But I thought you'd have some kind of threat card we need to answer.
Grow, my
There's a
beauty.
poison.
Reach high into the sky.
We do have a Purify. This can't quite kill, which is unfortunate.
Your blood smells sweet.
Whisperer.
The wood shall
Hey guys,
turn against
I'm not seeing it here. This doesn't spawn us a card, sadly. Could go Vampire here. Where? Oh, Heatwave's black. Okay. I was like, where'd the Heatwave go? I guess we just last save the Heatwave.
Anything in particular interest you?
I don't think he has a chance here. Going to long round against us is just not good unless you have a ton of control. And I thought he had a ton of control, but turns out he didn't. We also thought he was a Renfri deck, and he didn't. I registered that this was made off of a runestone.
and ever they shall.
Where to go? Like, I registered when he played this was made off of runestone, but when he played this later, I thought this was off the runestone because thought it was a Renfri deck. Got too caught up when he was playing that we weren't really considering weird choices. But it was a weird choice at the end of the day. I think a bleeding card is more value than a poison here, or than the Heatwave actually. This is probably the most valuable card. Oh, this is 3 bleeding. This is better. GG. Weird game. From us not recognizing what he was playing, and then his choice to go to long round 3. Noob Sauce 38. We've played this guy before. It's alright, we're all noobs, basically. No one's trying that hard anymore, I don't think. But we'll see what we can do here. That's for later round. That's our 3rd bronze. We can't keep that if we want a portal. This is almost certainly a Renfri warrior deck. Not too much diversity in Skellige these days. Like, each leader seems to play one thing. We are holding Flutter. We could either Oneiromancy Operator or we can Oneiromancy Portal. I'm leaning towards Oneiromancy Operator because Portal's good later, whereas Operator's pretty much just good now. So that's what we'll do. Also enables Incubus draw round 2. He's gonna kill this with leader, but he has to do like Bear Witcher or something. No, he kills it with leader. We accept that. Because if we just go taller since I had the Geralt. I'd rather use the Veil on something else in case he's running a lock. It sure should be Deregraves, the Renfri deck. Yeah, it stats the leader, but it can't. The Morpher doesn't kill it, so we guarantee it's his Renfri then. Then he just wants the 1 damage ping like Brockfire Warrior, and there it is. He hasn't Irised yet, so it's not too bad. He can't Yalmar us because he sent the Morkvarg though. I would have sent something different. There's the Renfri already. He's looking for the 8 damage destroy. It's the only one that works here. Or the 6 damage plus 6. Hey, look, he's so skilled. He got the 8 damage destroy. Well, that is what it is, but it's just too good for us, I guess. Cooldown? Alright, at least no cooldown. No carryover in that. We're down by 20 points. Naturally here. I think we just throw the last Flutter. Just say whatever. Throw the last Flutter. He can't have removal for that, right? It's out of Geralt range. Can't do Yalmar. Get Yalmar next turn, though. Go Alp here.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Let's see what he wants to do. We're fine playing down to 4. Kelpie. We're playing Beast with this? That's weird. Good for him, but weird. So I guess we pass on 5. Kelpie's a really good card. Pass on 5, we'll drop Garcane here. 2 wins uneven. That's really unfortunate. That Renfri order was really good, but he has none left now. Here goes Oniromancy. Pass here. He's in a fantastic spot, but the Renfri is gone. Still has gang tempo. Apparently he's playing Beast, so he's a Fukusha as well. Oh no, really bad for us. I thought we had a good hand, but apparently it's not good enough. We want to draw a portal to stop the 2-0 attempt here from him that he's probably going to go for. Starting Harry leadered. No portal. I'm feeling we get 2-0'd here, but we'll try. I feel this is a 2-0 from him coming in. Okay, that's not a 2-0. He has Corrupted Flaminica, we know that. The question is he going to play it here, then Fukusha it later? If he plays it this round, we have to Heatwave it, because the last Cyonet's too big.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Just drop the Verena. I think we drop Verena here. He's not going to be boosting, I don't think. He might have a Triss. I don't think this deck plays Triss. I think it's more about the revives. If it does have the Triss, we want to deny the Triss in this round. He's playing a bit here rather than round 3. We want to play this because it comes with 6 base power, which is enough to keep ahead. It's a Scald.
Don't you pester me.
Yes, we start like a Savage Bear now. Oh, Wolfpack, yeah, close enough. This should be enough. Still stay ahead by 1 or 2, I guess. Try and keep that alive. He still has Renfri's gang. We should tempo drop that pretty soon. That's why we're setting this up, because I want to drop the Detlef. So I guess we do this first. Go Detlef. Because we need something that's just a little bit ahead for when the gang comes down. Kraken's quite good. Well, we can't play around it, so the fact that he has it means he has it. You should click the order on the little half row. We're gonna end up melee bleeding with Queen of the Night. We have Portal round 3 potential. He's probably just going to all-in here. We have to save this for the Flaminica, which he wants to drop this round. So we can Fukusha it. And we just hit it with a Heat Wave, and then our round 3 should be better if we get the Portal. Oh, it's Shoop. Oh, never mind.
Beautiful is a fear, but of dangers full.
Why is it... Did we miss the beginning of the game? Did you have 16 cards in deck? Or is he playing... Okay, so it's... Is this Redea? So this is Redea, no Shoop, it's Redea Renfri. Okay, that is very interesting to me. Weird, but interesting. This does come back for him this turn, so he gets a tempo play. You get the bleeding out though.
Your deepest, darkest
How's this
dreams,
math?
I can make them real.
I think we should be fine. Unless we mathed wrong, I think the Kraken's not enough. With the bleeding. He only has 2 beasts right now. Yeah, he should do that. So we heatwave that. That denies his finisher. We're gonna have to play both our cards out of our hand. But he's still down. Oh no, we tie. We have to play the Regis. That's really unfortunate. There's nothing here ticks. So he's going to consider this a big win. We have to draw Portal. Portal's our only tempo card left. And he's going to have a Fukusha on something else. Without Portal, this game's over. Okay, now we're in a really bad spot because, no, we have to put this back. Well, I mean, our hand is terrible. Okay. At least we pulled the Garcane, so these do bleeding, I guess, but this is game over. He's going to win this one. He gets Fukusha anything, is going to win. It's probably Fukusha Coral, to be honest. Because Kelpie doesn't have much targets. We'll spread out a little bit. There's a Savage Bear. And he wins this game. GG. GG. Fukusha Corals does it. That does it too. Like any card does it. Because he has double essay. Oh, he wins by 1 because Geralt misses. Well, we had our shot there. Very close. There's some vampires for you guys. Always with the more popular monsters decks. Hopefully this video does really well. I always like it when you do get videos that do well. Surprise, surprise. Makes me happy. But you guys seem to like vampires. I don't know what it is, but I think vampires are a fun deck. I think non-devotion is better than devotion. Renfri is the best, but we are not going to do that right now. So we went for this instead. The only real thing here to consider that's changed from before, other than like a couple changes in the bronzes, adding the portal in, that type of thing, is the buff to Nekarot. Honestly, I don't like it still. I think it's too much for him, but to be honest, it doesn't really seem to matter. Like, he dies, the 5 damage removal still. He doesn't die to 4s, which is a difference, but he's not an immediate point engine. He does require you to click him, unlike a lot of other engines, right? Like, say, like Marine that ticks at the end of your turn. You have to click the Nekarot order, so it's not as bad. The bleeding does tick without you having to do it after you've clicked it, but the cooldown does require you to play vampires, not always wanting to do that. So I think there's some plays here. Undecided still. That's the answer on that. But overall, vampires are definitely a fun deck. I like vampires. As far as changes to this one, it worked out pretty well. The only thing I would say is we didn't always have enough consistency, which is kind of always an issue with vampires. A decree would fix that. Not sure why I just slotted in here because these are both incredibly strong. I guess you could take an operator. Right? Like go operator, subtract operator, and then I guess operator Queen of the Night gives you enough for like decree Peller you could do. That's fine. Something like that might work better. The second consistency tool. I think that might be worth it. So there were a lot of games we missed key gold cards, so I think that would be a consideration, is to have Decree in this deck. I almost, by the way, before we finish this video up, I almost ran Alzur's Double Cross, because it has a very nice sequence, right? It gets you Riptide, then after Riptide it gets you Dettlaff, which are both very important cards. Then after Dettlaff, if you're not running Queen of the Night, which I cut previously, it gets you Verena. So it has a really nice sequence of Riptide, Dettlaff, Verena, except for the Fiends. So we ended up not running it. But I did consider it. I might have a place here. We'll have to think about that one. I want to find a good double cross deck again. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. That'll be it for this one, and we will see you next time.